What's going on, guys? Back again on the van build. My name's Dino, and if you've not been here before, I'm converting a Ford Transit short wheelbase van into a camper van. Now today, what we are going to be doing, see that? Renogy. We're putting the solar panels on. 200 watts straight from the roof. Now, I must add, when you get these, you don't get the brackets with them. I have put the brackets on. These are Z brackets. I got these separately. I think they're about 10 quid. I'll put the link in the description for both the brackets and the solar panel so you know where I've got them from and how much they were. Right now, the solar panel, I do believe, is on discount, so it's worth getting on there on Amazon. I've also had a delivery today. I've been waiting for this. We're going full Renogy. This is the DC to DC charger, which got the MPPT built in, so that will generate power from this to there to the battery, all that jargon. But what we're going to do is we're going to pop this on the roof. Originally, I did plan on putting this on my roof rack, but I think it's going to sit too high, and I've measured up. It does actually fit central down the van, even though I put the fan there. So if you've not seen the fan, I did the fan install in one of the other videos. Get yourself over onto the channel and you can have a look. And if you like it, give us a little like and subscribe. Right. Also, I've got the solar wires. These don't come with them. So this only comes with these connectors here, which is obviously going to go through the roof. We're going to drill a little hole, pop them through. I've got like a little block connector type thing I'm going to seal and stick on the roof. And then these are going to connect to that, which is going to go through to this, the Renogy DC to DC charger. And that's how we're going to generate the power. So let's get outside, let's get this on roof. A little bit better. So we've just been out and we've marked up on the roof where they're going to go, but we have come across a bit of a problem. This little junction box type thing that we seal on the roof, we drill a hole for the wires to go through the roof. They go into this junction box. Now these MC4 connectors, not only are they too big to go through there, but they're actually supposed to go through this little nut here, which seals the wire. Now what you have to do to unconnect these is obviously unconnect this, which can be quite tight. I used a spanner and pliers, and then it's difficult to get the connector out. So what we do, this connector here, which I've just done, sits inside here. Now if you look inside this, there is a little ring. And if you can get something thin and sharp, you can get into the ring and just prise it ever so slightly, therefore helping you release the prong on the M4 connector. We've got to do that on both of these, so that way we can put the wire through this, into this, through the roof, and then we reconnect this when we're inside the van. Now if any of you have any problems with that, this is how you do it, because we've been trying to do it for half an hour now, would you say? Half an hour. But there is a solution. That is how you do it. So we're going to do this one more, and hopefully it shall come out with ease. Now, I don't know if you're going to struggle seeing what I'm doing, but the little ring, just bend it ever so slightly. This can be fiddly. Voila, and that is how you do it, to enable you to pop it through and keep everything nice, tight and sealed. Right, what we're going to do now is quickly pop this on the roof, and we'll get it in place so we know where it's going, and we shall seal and screw this through the roof. Let's go. Right. Now the solar panel does come with self-tapping screws. They are spanners, nuts, so you will need a little socket. What I'm going to do with this is just screw it through, and then I'm going to seal the top with CT1, just like I've done with fan. And hopefully it should go straight through nice and easy. Do have rubber washers on them, so I mean that should create a nice tight seal anyway, but we'll still chuck some CT1 on there just to make sure, because we don't want to get wet. Okay, so now we've got the solar panel fixed. Which looking sweet. I've got to decide where to put that little junction box, and I'm thinking here. And the reason I'm thinking here, not only because the wires are there, but because from the inside I can run it across here, down this pillar, behind the cabinet, over to the DC to DC charger. So that's the plan. So all I'm going to do now is feed these wires through. Luckily for me, they've got the positive and negative on anyway, so I know which is which. These wires are just going to go straight through here, through the bottom, like a so. And then I can decide how close and how far I want this box to be. If I can get the wires through, which is going to sit somewhere around there, like this, and that'll be all hidden, tucked away nicely. Like so. So we'll give it a little fire. Try and take away any sharp edges. That's sand. We'll get rid of all these charades again. We'll hoover them up. Chuck a little bit of paint on it. Not that this should be getting wet anyway. And the same as before, I'm going to use some stick saw and the CT1 to make sure that this sticks going correctly. Now, what I might do is just run that CT1 around this. Now, yes, it's black and it might squeeze through, but nobody's going to see up here, remember. And I know that this is going nowhere. That there will be squoze down like so, and we'll swap over to the CT1 and we'll seal the edges. Now with the CT1, again, I'm just going to go around with a generous blob. I'm going to go all under here. Oh, that's going to be difficult. Get across here, all underneath. And all around there. Making a right mess, but we know it's going to be sealed. Same tactic as before. Make sure this is sealed. And then, as mentioned before, what I am doing now is just going around all the nuts, blobbing a bit of CT1, going around the edges, just to make sure that they're sealed as well, because we don't want no leakage. Okay, it's not pretty, but it serves a purpose. And that is what is important. Just like that. Nice and sealed, me old China. And that's it, guys. All that leaves me to do now is put the MC4 connectors back on, which are obviously hanging down here, which I'm going to be tucking down the pillar, sending off to the MPPT and the DC to DC charger. And that's how I've put my solar panel on. So as you can see, that's 200 watts through the roof, all sealed up, good to go. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I do appreciate all your support. Thank you to all the new subscribers and everybody that's getting involved. But if you do like the video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you on the next one. Next will be the electrics, I believe, because we're part way there, and I've now got the DC charger. So take it easy, guys. Goodbye.